This is Granny Maggie from Granny Magic, and I wanted to take a minute to put some perspective into this working with the moon that so many people seem interested in doing. It's not just about new moon activities and full moon activities. There's a continuity to the cycle. And as we follow the moon's energies and work with them over the entire cycle, it gives us perspective and keeps us from stagnating in our witchcraft work. It gives us a sense of energy, of movement as we work with it. When we begin with the new moon, it's a fresh start. It's the time when we really reflect and go deeply inwards. What would I like to manifest during this next cycle? It can be a short-term goal. It can be part of a longer-term goal, but you get an idea of where you're going. You look at this new moon. The new moon right now is in Sagittarius, which is a fire sign. You start trying to think of ways to work with that energy specifically. Fire energy is great for short-term goals. Give it a burst, get it going. It's all about passion and creativity. So your goals might want to be things that relate to your life, of getting your inspiration back, of feeding your passion. Whatever that is, yes, you set that intention. The most typical way of doing that is to write your intentions on a piece of paper, read it to the moon, but even more than that, hold that paper, feel that intention, feel that energy, own that intention. You're not giving it to the moon. It's your intention. You're going to be working with it through the whole lunar cycle. The moon is witnessing and boosting that energy throughout its cycle. So hold that paper, feel that intention, own that intention. That's the most important work you're going to be doing during the new moon. I don't charge crystals. I don't see a reason to charge water. I do see a reason to charge your own spirit. Do the things that evening that make you focus your energies on what is to come. If you want to do an oracle card or a tarot card reading, if you want to drink a certain kind of tea that connects you to the spirit world, whatever you need to do to strengthen the setting of your intentions. I always like candles. That's my passion. And I like herbs, fresh herbs, and I like to put crystals around the candle. It all speaks to me. It really helps me focus on this important moment in time. But all those things are boosting my will, my energy, and my focus on the intention. And if you miss that night, the moon is going to be increasing every night following the new moon. It will be getting bigger and its energy will be getting stronger. You miss that one night, it's over? No. The new moon energy lasts for about 72 hours. But beyond that, that whole time is a period of manifesting when at any time you can set an intention. And in fact, after the new moon, that's the time the real work begins. That's the time as the new moon starts to fill out and you feel the rays of the moon and its energy affecting everything around you and the lightness grows. That's the time to do some of the work, to cast some of the spells that will help your intention manifest. Make yourself some charms, amulets, talismans, whatever it is that you're needing. And in particular, because you're wanting to manifest and bring things towards yourself during that first phase of the moon, you're going to want to make talismans to bring whatever that is towards you and to fulfill it. And then you want to embody that as much as you can, living with that intention as it would manifest, paving the way. If it's for a new job, now's the time to bless and send out resumes. Now's the time to set up a little ritual each day where you look through the jobs that are open. Your action follows, because action is one of the strongest forms of intention. One of the most difficult to follow through on, but one of the most important. And then you continue this all the way up until the full moon. And then the full moon really is the fullest time for manifestation, of culminating all your efforts. And then immediately following, the moon is no longer full and it's starting to grow smaller. We start to look back. Which of our intentions made sense and were fulfilled? What things hindered us? What things no longer make sense to us? Now's the time to let go of those things and to do a release. So in some ways, the energy isn't stuck. We've done everything we need to do to manifest what we want in our lives. Well, now for that energy to continue flowing, the cycle is full moon release. Let's let go of the things that didn't serve us and aren't serving us. And over the next couple of weeks, as the moon grows smaller and smaller and smaller, and we can feel that light around us diminishing, we go deeper and deeper into ourselves, exploring those shadows, releasing what needs to be released, setting boundaries to keep out things that we no longer want to be part of our energy or our lives. And so that period of time is a different perspective on what we're doing. And we do a different kind of magic. It might be a time when you make an amulet to keep certain things away. It might be that you're realizing my anxiety has really been blocking my manifestation. This is a good time then to do what you can to ease and to let go of that anxiety in any way that you can. Spell work, spell jars, special baths. Experiment with that. And then ultimately, you will have the dark moon, which is the day before or the night before the new moon. And that's when there's absolutely no moon in the sky. And that is really a time of purging and release. So that the next day, actually, the new moon, you're ready for a fresh, clean start. So that's really what lunar energies are all about. It's a way of keeping our lives on track. Our bodies naturally follow this lunar cycle. Our energies naturally follow the lunar cycle. That's why you need to consider doing something more than having anxiety about whether you got your moon water out on time or charging your crystals on time, or this anxiety of, do I just write something on a paper and put it outside? Will that work? That won't work. That's kind of like a wishful thinking. It's all about your energy and your focus and your intentions. These things are tools that assist us in living a rich, full life that cycles naturally with the energy around us. So I wish you many blessings, and I really hope that you will explore this idea of working with this lunar magic in a more serious way if you haven't already been doing that. I wish you a wonderful rest of your year. Many blessings. This is Granny Maggie from Granny Magic.